with it, I think. So they're just going to be able to farm up down bottom. SingSing should have a reasonably nice time. Just a Darkseer, so they don't actually have the means to really kill this Darkseer, but oh gosh, Cancel dies.
You know, I knew Gogi was doing a lot of damage to Cancel, but I didn't think it'd stick around that far. Especially when it was Boogie who was the man rotating in, and now it's actually Bambo who's in trouble. LeBron right behind him. He's got crushed off cooldown in half a second time. Bamboo tries to skewer him down. LeBron will take the damage from the tower. It'll take 2 more hits. Bambo jukes it around the tree lines.
Oh, the slow.
The as well from Boogie. It's 2-6-7 versus 3-1-5, and LeBron just doesn't have the.
He's got a DD.
But Boogie has the damage rune, so he'll get a return kill.
That was
Juked
insane.
Perfectly, and then the glory to Boogie.
I can't believe he got a DD. That's insane. I guess a haste would have killed him too, but it's you know, it's that feel whenever they get the perfect rune, the only rune in the game that could have killed you. It's like, all right, cool, thanks, Valve.
And Gogi wants to fight. Cancel, one more swing. He's got the boots.
The movement speed again.
But he can't reach him. Gogi will die to the tower, and Boogie gets another kill.
It's a level 3 ogre at 3 minutes.
Well, he's just
versus the Slark and the Dazzle. He can't really ever go to this lane. So even if the Dazzle is just like pulling non-stop, the Slark, you know, even potentially has solo kill potential against the Magnus because you can't skewer out of that pounce.
I'm really surprised at the CS difference between the lanes. Swifting is 28-7 up against the Juggernaut, who's 16-6. Juggernaut had the harassment that came in from the Darkseer. Sure. Inside the Roche pick, cancel.
Oh gosh.
Gogi's going to find yet another kill. LeBron's got the crush. Oh, he blows it up. That's not really the play. But yeah, why is the Juggernaut just so far behind? Level 1 Iron Shell should be rather consistent damage you can CS against. Especially with a Quelling Blade.
Oh, Swift only hit the pounce. Maybe a kill actually, when needs one more hit.
Okay. Goodbye Bambo underneath the tower. Looks like Boogie might be in just as much trouble. It's a pincer around him. The crush is there to cancel the TP out, so Boogie won't be able to survive that.
Yeah, with the Dazzle, they may actually look to pressure this tower afterwards. I guess he's kind of low on mana on the Dazzle, so won't be able to, like, Magnus is most likely. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. They can also probably take this tower off of it afterwards if they do get him. It's close.
Well, here's your first hit. Leash will connect, and, well, LeBron is not even required for this. Yeah,
he has 1100 gold on this Slaughter as well. He is so far.
Boogie is still waiting. He stole the Invis rune from underneath them, and it's just waiting next to Roshan. So Gogi's going to begin his Roshan attempt now. At the same time, the Slark was hiding Invis, finds out the silencer. Boogie's got maybe 2-3 seconds left on this. Roshan's so low, Gogi's not finishing it, so Boogie, he'll be revealed with a Shadow Wave. He'll go down. The Shockwave from Bambo won't do enough, but you know what he wants to do? He wants to skewer in, and then the RP, but he got bashed by Roshan! The RP will connect. We lost so much life so quickly. The Dire will take Roshan. Gogi will have the Aegis, and 3 heroes, a lot. Off, but it's the rotation coming in from Swifting, which is the bigger problem. The Sentry Ward will see it, so Cancel will jump straight back out, but with the pounce, Boogie locked in positioning, and now maybe even with a Shadow Dance, Swifting can keep this going. Yep, they go through the Ogre, burst a little bit too deep, but the Enrage, and again, that tank ability, but you know what they want to do, spin him down, don't have to commit the big ultimate, but Shallow Grave is not, actually, they just let it go. No reason to Shallow Grave and just run further away from this one. The Aegis model will trigger, so Ursa's back to World of the Living. The TP support's coming over, and the Ursa does in fact go down. The Dazzle is going to join him as well. The TP support managed to hold cold there, and he starts his TP. Does anyone? Yeah, they're Searing Chains. He can't get away from this, so Dazzle will drop. It's a 2-for-2 trade-off. Support comes in. Oh, the back! With a Darkseer wall, the Pounce is in there too. They're skewering them around on top of the hill. Now there's only Boogie who's left, battling against all of the Darkseer illusions. So he'll die up on the hillside. A little bit further to the left, SingSing's on the run, but Swifting's able to catch up to him and then move on to Celery in the tree lines. Another Pounce forward, another Leash. Ember's the last man standing. Looks like he managed to kill off the Slider, but Mitch, hot on his pursuit, not going to be close enough to get the kill.
Yeah, I thought they'd overextended a little bit. We're playing a little too aggressive. And then BeanBoys did it the other way, chased a little. And then he'll be at this point where they can, you know, do whatever they want on the map. But he's not going to get over aggressive. He's going to look for safe kills. And how is he?
He's found one.
Wow.
He actually just ran in. There's like someone's got to be hiding somewhere around here, and it was Celery in the tree line.
He is the Slark master. I don't know why they didn't ban it. This is by far his best hero. He really knows where people hide, how people play. He understands the playstyle of this hero extremely well. 6-0 and 6, almost Silver Edge.
crush over on Ogre Mashai. Remember Bambo, he does have that blink dagger. He's going to wait for the better time to let this ulti go and let SingSing do his work with the damage of the Omni Slash. But they're not finding the opening. In fact, it's Mitch as well as Swift who are chasing after SingSing.
From just warring wherever they want and force them to maybe respond to some of these lanes shoving in.
They're going to Sing again with a shove on the top. No one's really here to stop him with the Empower buff up. Okay, goodbye Silencer.
Burst is actually running up here. Doesn't realize it. May deal quite a bit of damage to himself, and it's just like, it allows him to just run into their heroes, which is kind of what he wants to do this game on the Ember early on. A little later in the game, he can play that finesse game where you're constantly throwing out slice, but he just wants to YOLO in right now.
RP, very quick. They want Goggy down the global silence to make sure he stays exactly where he is. And the timing was just right, letting the Omni Slash go before the dire creep wave approached. But on the back lines, the blink crush,
no.
You could say goodbye to the Ember Spirit. Swifting with a double damage rune. He gets one hero, he'll get a courier. It's 3 hits to kill off the Silencer and back into the wall. They're gonna go ham! They're losing everything here again! Beans with 4 heroes down. Bambo will be able to TP.
Cooldown, and they want to keep the pressure up.
Yeah. Watching Swifting run. He still might be able to make the most out of the essence he had shifted from before. He's still got 13
so close.
essence shifted, and now finds Bambo. So Bambo, he knows there's nothing he can do. He'll go down, shift the essence back up to 19.
Yeah, already has a Basher.
Yeah.
He's so farmed. Echo Saber, Silver Edge, Basher at 22 minutes.
Here's an opening. Cole, okay, well he's just deep warding. That's a very fresh Observer ward. One more attack to get rid of the ward, but he'll lose his life. Maybe not with the controlled Centaur. He can shallow grave and potentially go for a TP. Is there a force off? Is there something? There's nothing. They'll let him die.
Yeah, does deward the ward
But in
though,
comes
so...
Swifting, so it's,
Yeah.
it's instantly rebuttaled. Oh, it is a sad, sad world if you're a Beans fan at the moment. Slark, the blink, the crush
That
goes
blade
on the
mail.
Ember Spirit. Swifting is actually almost killing himself at that point. And in fact, LeBron does.
That was close. Wow, if he had stuck around for just one more auto attack, would have got triple runted and died, but backs off at just the right time.
Swift is moving so quickly too. He'll move, he loses
Here they come
speed
again.
to the tower, but it won't matter. 2 hits and he kills off Boogie. Meanwhile, SingSing was able to pick himself up a triple kill. Finding Goggy by himself. Looks like RP again had...
He'll be a little bit tankier. Sometimes you can get lucky and pop the Manta, and it'll shove you forward. Whenever you pop the Manta, you'll be like in the front, and it'll break the chain. Doesn't always work like that, but...
Even getting batches on the first hit when he attacks. Searing Chain Slider Fits is going to miss. And supports in the neighborhood with the Darkseer. Has full Greaves plus his Blink Dagger ready to go.
Yeah, Masada going for a Midas as well, so realizing that we don't really have the greatest tools for ending this game soon. I have the Blink Dagger, I have my core tools. I'm going to pick up the Midas, and now as the game goes a little bit later, I'll be able to scale, get, whatever, the Yules, the BKB, these items that make me unkillable, make it to where even if I'm getting, chains and everybody's focusing me, I can still live. Make things tiebreaker-ish.
It would 3... I think it's a 3 tiebreaker.
Oh gosh.
A 3-team tiebreaker, depending on how that ends up. But okay, well, Boogie, the back wall, the RP is going to be good. Where's that Omni Slash? Got to do some work. It's a double kill for Goggy. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. SingSing is on the run. He did nowhere near enough damage. Starts to spin. He doesn't have a TP as an option. Potentially he can stand on the shrine and attack, but he knows the damage is too much and it would just waste a shrine if he did it. So, Elements now have the Juggernaut on the sidelines for a full minute. Cancel is chasing the Dazzle, and when an Ember Spirit can't instantly kill off the Dazzle, you know you've got problems.
Yeah, that is definitely worrying. Actually still go for this Scotty. It makes him quite a bit better at breaking the high ground, so it's not this one, you pop this one item and then you're committed. It allows him to just walk up the hill and chip away at it, which is what he's going to do right here, realizing that that's kind of the only issue we really have right now is possibility of breaking high ground. So he's going to go for the Scotty to supplement that a little bit. He's just toying around.
Sentry, and then Goggy just goes in. They got the leash again over on the Ogre Magi. The skill will drag in the Ursa. He does want to retreat back out again, but another back almost went for the puff. They still haven't found the Observer in Sentry, which is a little bit further to the north, but at this point Swift may not care. Starts hitting away at the tower. There goes this Skewer. Silence for the back. 3-man fall. And the hit is just too much. I don't know if Beans is even just hovering their fingers over a G button. But this is 2 lanes of Rax they just lost with that loss of the Juggernaut. And they're looking for more. elements. They can smell the blood in the water.
And there it is.
GG.
It was really, really clean play from EPG. Beans needed to do better in these lanes. They had the high ground defense.
No. Alternate versus Alliance, and Alliance lost. Yeah, Alliance lost to Alternate.
Oh yeah, that's right, they did.
That was the game I remember. So that's what made them 5-2. So I don't know exactly what NIP's second loss was. But either way, we can check it out later. For now, we'll have a break, and we'll see you guys back here. We'll be back for Cloud9 versus Ninjas in Pajamas.